I would like to introduce you guys to a game called Best Served Colds.
Bakovia used to be a star among cities,
Ooh, story
historic,
time.
wealthy, and bustling with new businesses.
You hear this, right?
That star's been dying for a while. Crime's on the rise, and with war brewing and the government tightening their grip, it's no surprise we're restless. Police might be keeping people safe, but there's only so much we can do about the seedy underbelly. With a prohibition, lawbreakers, criminals, and your everyday civilians are all forced into the same watering holes. Usually, it'd be my job to bust this place. But, maybe we can help one another. This place is more useful open. Especially when I have someone a lot more dangerous to catch than a few drunks. Ah, it looks like your first customers are arriving. Let's see if you can loosen their tongues. I'll be
Woohoo!
waiting, bartender.
I'm
Don't let me
Bartender
down.
Thief, the detective's little help. Doesn't that look great? Okay. So this is going to be the demo. New game. Okay, let's go. I haven't checked it out at all yet. Or played it all. I did check it out. Oh no. Drama. The poor lady. Oh no. The last drop. Case 0. It is Monday the 16th or Monday 1 out of 16. And it's started. Okay. Okay. So, our first customer has arrived. It is Vincent Floor. Floor? So yes, it's a detective game, but I'm a bartender. So I have to like find clues, but I'm a bartender. So I'm not a detective, I'm a bartender, but I'm helping. The hazy overhead lights in your speakeasy buzz to life as the bookshop above you closes for the day. The bookshop's owner and your landlord, Vincent Floir, takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling to himself. What a day! Saran literature is providence bound in leather, but to my customers, my books may as well be doorstops. Everything alright? Or stay quiet? Let's ask him if he's alright. Thank you for the sub. Clearly not. If I ordered a cart of fools and received just one of my customers, I would have gotten my money's worth. Well, we both know why I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me. What would you like? This evening is a properly mixed Eastern Ruby. Should hit the spots. Okay. Some days your customers will be in a bad mood. As you can see right here, he is in a bad mood. This can also be caused by serving them a ruined drink or by choosing dialogue options that upset or anger them. When a customer is in a bad mood, shown here in the bottom left. Thankfully, serving a customer their favorite drink will lift their spirits and cure their bad moods. Press the serve button right to start making Vincent a drink. Okay. Customers will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics when in a bad mood. You'll have to cure it before you can interrogate them. In some rare cases, though, a client must be in a bad mood before they will open up. In these situations, you can mess up their drink on purpose to bring down their moods. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn what their favorite drink is. You can always ask them what they like to get a hint. Okay. He lifts a clean glass from the tray and places it on the table. Vincent perks up. Let's see if we can cheer you up. That's the spirit. Okay, drink. So Vincent loves the Eastern Ruby, and we want to lift his spirit to cure his bad mood. So let's make the Eastern Ruby. It needs whiskey, sugar syrup, lemon juice, red wine, ice cubes, and cherry. To successfully mix a drink, you will need to add all the necessary ingredients to the shaker by passing them through with the arrow, following along the lines. Okay, how is this gonna work? Once you start following the path, you will need to keep up the pace as the red arrow will start following you. Make sure it doesn't catch up. Okay. Oh, wait, what? That went really fast. Okay. That's how you do it. Chickens. The Eastern Ruby. This sounds like a drink I would actually really like. It has whiskey in it and lemon, but also something sweet. Mmm. Well done. Vincent is no longer in a bad mood, and he even gained more affection towards you. Nice. The more a customer likes a certain drink you give them, the more affections towards you increase. Customers will not appreciate being served a bad drink. If you fail to properly mix a cocktail, customers will be displeased, and you will lose all but one action for the remainder of the conversation. That makes sense. That makes sense. You know me so well. This is my absolute favorite. When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped for someone as good as you, but I didn't expect it. Especially with your background. This place could have become naught but clouding moonshine and rough customers, yet you are already providing to be more than that. Supply lines for alcohol are fraught, so you'll have to adapt your drink menu to circumstances. But a recent shipment of vodka from Rosalka came into my possession, and as such, some old classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose. Yes, Tianto, it reminds me a little bit of strange horticulture as well. Anything else? Ah, yeah, I nearly forgot. A friendly warning, perhaps? My favorite gentleman's club is abuzz with chat about a crackdown on speakeasies. My companions have warned me that the local constabulary, almost, is looking to make an example of the flagrant lawbreakers. Lawbreakers? I suppose that's what we are now. We've opened a bar during a prohibition, even if the prohibition is ridiculous. The law is the law, but what's legal and what's right are not always the same thing. The people of Sarah should not exchange freedom for safety. What if we get raided? It's unlikely they would target my establishment, and I have friends in the constabulary, but you should take precautions nonetheless. Try not to irritate anyone who might incriminate us, and don't compromise on drink quality. Okay, guys, so we have a speakeasy, but alcohol is currently forbidden. So, kind of dangerous situation. I like this game. I thoroughly enjoyed Cyberpunk bartender action. Nice, JD, and hi, Beef. Good to see you. Okay, so let's be nice to everybody. I'd imagine most speakeasies are brought down by dissatisfied customers with loose tongues. I'll be careful. Good. You see, there's a reason I bring all of this up. Vincent reaches into his inner coat pocket and pulls out a folded newspaper. He spreads it on the bar top so that you can read the heading, "Speakeasy guest found dead." In the early hours of the morning, the body of an as of yet unidentified young woman was found in an alley of the Bukovi Boulevard. Bukovi police has since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside the speakeasy and that the proprietors, as well as several guests, have been detained for questioning. This murder is almost certainly the latest in a string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Bukovi killer. Citizens are urged not to attend these illegal establishments for their own safety. and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activity is taking place. Don't get too bothered by all this tittle tattle. I'm certain these murderers are fabricated by puritanical bureaucrats on the city council. Fabricated? Oh, I believe so, yes. With the prohibition in full force, perhaps the politicians created a serial killer boogeyman to keep people out of speakeasies. It's just like the old fairy tales about demons in the woods, the claws of the strigoi snatching the unwary and pulling them into darkness. He takes a long sip of his drink and sets it down on the table, his fingers nervously rattling on the glass. A murder at a speakeasy doesn't mean visiting one is dangerous, but I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumors can grasp that fact. I imagine the authorities will be paying closer attention to venues like ours. They think we offer safe haven to vagabonds and scoundrels, but all we want is to kindle the dying flames of conversation. Imagine their surprise when they see the depth and breadth of fine gentlemen and ladies who will frequent our establishment. But heed my words, friends. Be on your guard. I will. We're on Bakovi Boulevard, so the locals are a mixed bag. Consider the customers carefully. My friends, especially, are people of culture and art. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I'd imagine most will be harmless. I hope so anyway. A mix of high and low society makes for a good blend. Honey and lemons, wine and cheese, crackers, that sort of thing. Jokes aside, do be careful, bartender. I've invested a lot of money in this place, and while it's yours to use, I don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night. Okay, understood. And one more thing. We both know this is your last chance. Okay, so we have some sort of a background because he mentioned first my background. That was not really good. And now he's again like saying that it's my last chance. So there's something here. Hi, Z. I went out on a limb to give you this opportunity and I've turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past and you keep your nose clean. I don't know what my background is, but it's bad. Okay, I get it. If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection, and I promise I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other. We have a deal. Good. Thank you for the libations. I should return home. I hope business goes well tonight. He doesn't even finish his drink. Drink it, sir. Drink it. See you, Vincent. He didn't drink it. I shook it so well. Okay. Every day, we'll bring a different group of customers to your speakeasy. It's a big place, so look left and right to check for any customers seated on the edges of the room. You can click on a customer to call them over for a chat at the bar. Let's try it with this mysterious woman in the back. Hello there, mysterious woman in the back. Energetic girl. The woman takes a seat, looking exhausted. She squints at you like she can't decide if you're a friend or foe. Rough day? You have no idea. Although you're on your feet all day serving people with too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Grindown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in laundry service are run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bed sheets during a spice trader symposium. Do you know how frustrated it is to have a fat, bald old man explain the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? And he's doing what while you change his sweaty bed sheets? Ugh. I guess I can guess. Yes, Chippy, I'll put it on YouTube so you can watch it back for definite. Okay. I can guess. Sometimes I push my face into a pillow and scream so loud I feel like I'm going to crack the walls, but then I stop and nothing has changed. Wait, it sounds like you need a drink. Yeah, something that feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lemon. A slice of lemon wrapped around a cricket bat. Okay, girl, okay. I trust your judgment. Okay. And what flavor do you like? Something spiced. Okay. Okay. Oh, she trusts us. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. One drink coming up. I'm so excited. Okay. So, there are several indicators to the right of each cocktail that provides more information about the drink in question, including whether your customers like it or not. A question mark means you don't yet know how they feel about the cocktail. A star means it's their favorite. They have drinks that they like and ones that they feel neutral about. This information gets updated every time you serve a drink. Serving liked and favorite drinks will improve your relationship with the customer faster than a neutral one. It indicates the smoothness of the drink, which determines how long a customer is willing to stay and talk after being served. In other words, how many actions you will be able to take during the following dialogue. Oh, that's interesting. Every new topic you will discuss costs you one action. Once the action counter runs out, customers will leave. Okay, makes sense. Meanwhile, the alcohol percentage shows how alcoholic a drink is. The higher, the more intoxicated the customer will get. Some questions will require a certain level of intoxication to loosen a customer's lips. But be careful, a customer that becomes inebriated will go home. Yeah, makes sense. The alcohol tolerance, of course, varies per person. Now, you know the power the bartender holds. The better your drink fits the customer's taste, the more affection you will receive. You can also affect their mood as well as how talkative they will be after you serve them. Now, let's make her a drink, shall we? Oh, they already chose. No, the copper bullet. Vodka, lime juice, ginger ale, ice cubes, mint leaf, and lime slice. Ooh, this is my drink. I love that. Okay, I said it twice now. Okay, I love cocktails, but this is definitely a nice one. Oh, okay, so we have to start shaking it, and we shook it to perfection. And I heard the sound of an achievement or Discord or something. Do you like lazy red cheeks cocktails? I don't know what that is. I'm bad at names, also from cocktails. Oh damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't just go home with all the fuss in my head. When the prohibition closed the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. And opera tickets cost a month's rent. And with everything being so busy, why is it busy? Well, there's the Spice Merchant Symposium. But there's some big show going on as well. Everyone wearing their fanciest dress. The woman in those sparkly dresses and their heeled shoes looks like torture to me. Ugh, me too. At the hotel, I only see the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. At least the folk going to the shows are clean. I guess I clean up fewer wine stains now, so maybe the prohibition isn't all that bad. She downs her drink, wiping her mouth for any spills. Woo! She downs her drink. You don't down cocktails. Oh my god. I'll take that as a compliment. The watering hole is new, right? The weird old guy put me on to this place. Yeah, the Nightcap just opened. And how old is he? Now let's just talk. Nightcap? Huh, funny name. Oh, I'm Clara, by the way. Mind if I just call you bartender? You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get. Crown Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit in any of them, even when they served booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops, the mid bar was full of posers, and the Spire Lounge would charge me a fortune for just looking at the menu. This place feels a bit more varied. So you got all sorts in here. We're all equal when we walk through these doors. I like that. Her smile is warm, and she nods a little, like she just made her mind up about you. I can get on board with that. Good. Well, I should be heading back. I got Artistsu sparring classes. Wait, what? And a shift tomorrow. And if I don't get good sleep, both of those are gonna beat the stuffing out of me. Yup. Take care. Woohoo! We served our first customer if we don't include the boss. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, so the Red Cheeks cocktail is vodka, violet syrup, raspberry, cane sugar, lime juice, crushed ice. Sounds very sweet. I'm more of the lemony ones, and I love it when they mix the egg white on top to have a little bit of foam, and have it like very, 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 yeah, like lemon, sour. I like sour, but sometimes I like sweet. But if there's too much sugar in a cocktail, I don't like it. Yeah. But they do like raspberry, so it might work definitely. Also because it does have the lime juice. Yeah. It's a cocktail originated from Antwerp, so it might actually be a Belgian thing. Ah, I have to try it one day for sure. Okay, now that everybody has been spoken to, let's end today by using the bell. Click the bell on the counter to signal all customers to leave and head home. Bell bell. I yelled bell bell instead of ding ding. Please don't shame me. Okay, second day. We have an awkward gentleman. A new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room and then at you. He glances back at the entrance a few times, like he expects someone to sneak in after him. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding the attention you're already giving him. What can I get you? How does this place work? Just like a regular bar? No butlers or whatever? I just want a drink. Okay. Anything in particular? I don't care, you choose. How does this place work? Just like a regular bar? Oh, okay. So that's it. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Isn't the bell for the last round? Here it's just to be gone. Okay, ready to serve. Thank you. We have no idea what he wants. Okay, let's see. The Pirate's Joy. Pineapple juice, white rum, coconut cream, pineapple slice, cherry, and ice cube. Can we give him the... Can we give him the Pirate's Joy? Oh my god. Oh, the wake-up call. This is like an espresso martini. I think he might need that. No, he's more like... He looks like a bar. Poison drop? Ice cubes, sugar syrup, whiskey, herbal bitter, and orange peel. It's like an old-fashioned. Or the femme fatale. With tomato juice, vodka, lemon juice, salt, pepper, chili, and olives. Oh yeah, of course. I'll just give him the evening prayer. Get him drunk fast, but not too fast, like the night count. Okay. So just a gin, vodka, white lime, and a lemon side. Nah, I don't know. This guy, your choice. What shall we give him? I think the poison drop. With the orange peel. He might like that. Oh god. Oh yeah, this mini game is very easy. They might have to, after the demo, make it a little bit more tricky. Next Pivka might have a high cocktail in Antwerp. Ooh, sounds good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very pleasant, actually. Aha! We found a drink that he likes. Good. Good, good, good. You've probably guessed that I'm here for more than a drink. We have business. Oh? He sets down today's newspaper, but rather than turning it as Vincent did yesterday, he instead lets the heavy pages land with a thud. The headline reads, Latest Bukovi Boulevard victim identified. In a statement to the press this morning, Bukovi police finally released the name of the latest victim in a string of murders by the so-called Bukovi killer. Bukovi. The body of a 24-year-old Natalia Reed, a native Terran and lifetime resident of Bukovi, was found yesterday in an unnamed alley of Bukovi Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading out for work. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside of Speakeasy known as The Last Drop. That's ironically. Which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her off time to drink and gamble. The illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. Police Commissar Alde urges the public to be careful and to come forward with any information that may aid the police in their ongoing investigation, as the perpetrator remains at large. Natalie Reed's family has declined to comment. Her employee, Mark Weaver, says only that he assumes she was just late again. Oi. Have you encountered anyone acting strangely at this establishment? You spring to mind. Oh my god, it's such a good comment. But I think we should go for not really. But I kind of want to go to you, spring to mind. Okay, let's do the one. So this is the demo. We're definitely gonna play this game once they release. Then we'll do the not really one. But now we do the you. Oh, the affection has dropped. Okay, he did not like that. You can tell you've touched a nerve. He takes a short breath and leans forwards. Anyone who isn't me? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think you quite understand what to say. Did you read the news yesterday? Speakeasy guest found dead. And since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place... I was just making a drink for my new friends. Obstinate. You have a chance to show me how cooperative you can be, and you're letting that chance slip away. Okay, guys, I think we have to think a little bit more through our decisions. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a police badge. His name is Constable Hugo Mertens. He waits a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside established speakeasies. Are you going to shut us down? Speakeasies are, at the moment, one of the only leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open. The killer is using locations like yours, so one of your patrons could be a killer. You need my help? You'll be helping yourself. If your clientele keeps getting murdered, well, that's not great for business, huh? For a time, your establishment has protection. From me and from the rest of the constabulary, this place is no longer a bar, it's a hunting ground where I will catch a killer with your help. Your first assignment is to interview these drunkards and find out if any of them frequented the speakeasy where we found Natalie Reed. Do that, and I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this. Let's not say that he is drinking is illegal. I don't think we have any goodwill over, so I'm guessing there's no opt-outs. Yeah. He shakes his head softly, then pulls out the badge from the table and places it back into his inside pocket. I did my homework. I know who you are. You just think of it as a way, as a reformed citizen, you should be more than happy to help out. I understand. You might not be too fond of the constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, we want the same thing. I'll do it. Good. Any questions? Oi. I think I made a little bit of a mistake right there, but I had to try because I know in my real playthrough, I'll never choose that one. So it was good to call him out and see this bar here with love drop instantly. Yeah. Yeah, Rainier, I'm so sorry that you're sick. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, and Brussels, FIFCon sounds awesome. See, let's do this. But yeah. Well, you can probably find a cocktail anywhere in Belgium. Yeah. But we at FIFCon, we can do FIFCon on the road one day. But let's not do it exactly the next one because we need a little bit more budget for that, I think. Though for you it will be cheaper because you don't have to travel to Amsterdam. Bye, see you later. Love ya, darling. You're awesome. Yeah. The road to FIFCon, lol. I love that. Hey guys, how do we like the game so far? I absolutely love it. It's so cute. I love this game so far. I'm super happy you guys convinced me to play it today. Okay. Question. Why should I help you? Well, we know that because he will like bust my butt and put me in jail if we don't. What was my first task? That is to make sure we know who knows anything about the Speakeasy The Last Drop. I think that will be in my notebook, right? These are the profiles, and here The Last Drop. Yeah. Murder of Natalia Reed took place in Last Drop. Okay, so let's not annoy him by asking that again. So yeah, let's move on. You're part of this now. Time is short and I expect something solid from you soon. Speaking with customers will provide you with clues. about the current case. These clues can be reviewed in the clued notebook at any time. Using the Show Clue button lets you present a clue from your notebook to the customers you're currently talking to, letting you ask them for more information or confront them with evidence. Presenting clues to customers is crucial to uncovering new evidence to solve your case. Helpful customers may be able to spot lies, provide new information, or provide an alibi. But be careful, showing certain people confrontational evidence may just affect their mood. That makes sense. Okay, let's do this. This case is the highest priority and you're on the clock. If you don't have the killer in 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs to the Confederate force. And if that happens, my career is in the tatters and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. 2 weeks to prove we are not children playing detectives. 2 weeks to save our careers and our reputation. 2 weeks to make our streets safe and save lives while we're at it. Okay. No pressure though. No pressure. Peter Wagner. Peter Wagner enters your bar. You recognize him by the scar on his cheek. It's been a while and you don't quite know if you're ready to see him again. He takes a seat, looking you in the eye. You can't quite tell if he recognizes you. You hope he doesn't. Welcome to the Nightcap. Creative location for a speakeasy. The filth are looking for old bars opening up again, not basements owned by bookworms. Make me a real drink so I can forget all the weak cat piss that serve in the stags. If memory serves, you makes a good cocktail, though usually a bit sweet for my taste. Missed me, Peter. Every day. Was crying myself to sleep on a pillow soaked through with tears. You feel the same, I imagine? Sure. He raises his eyebrows and shoves a few coins your way. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out, huh? I get like this Peaky Blinder vibe. Any flavor I can work in there? Going all sweet on me now. Well, I like a hint of coffee with my drink. Okay, I know exactly what we need for him. Peter leans low and his chin rests on the bar, the light catching the long scar on his cheek. His eyes will twinkle as he looks up at you. Let's see if I can remember what you like. Let's see indeed. He wants coffee. He definitely wants the wake-up call. Oh god. Okay, we're getting a little bit more difficult ones. But still definitely not difficult. I'll give them that feedback. That mixing the drinks is too damn easy. Oh, I love an espresso martini. I love the name, the wake-up call. It's good. I'm usually not a fan of surprise in my drinks, but this is good. So you're a bartender now. Well, that's an odd one. But if you want to pull a curtain over your past, I'll go along with it. Peter is a criminal. More specifically, he's an enforcer for the feared crime lord Carla. But as long as you don't owe money, insult him, or spill his drink, you should be fine. Okay. Hey, Gregs. Strange how that face with the face with the frightening scar can light up a room when he smiles. Though it doesn't happen often. How can someone so dangerous be so damn charming? Thanks. Your rival Speakeasy ain't too appealing. I can see why you're getting busier here. The other place either turns away anyone with a duchy, or they host the blood off the dance floor each night. The last drop was the only one I could appreciate, but it got shut down a few days ago. And what's your job these days? My color is blue and I work with my hands a lot. Some of the other fellows in my line of work have a bit too much fun for my taste. You don't like your colleagues? I reckon my job ain't good or bad, it's neutral. Cause and effect and all that. What I do is natural results of the system we all live in and the deals people make. I don't get it. I take no responsibility for what happens to the folk I collect from. They knew the deal they was getting into when they took the money. But even though I don't feel bad for him, that don't mean I want to go drinking with gorillas like me who laugh about smashing open some in-depth shopkeeper's skull. Oof. He takes a final long sip of his drink and sets the empty cup down on the table. You're not a complete monster. I'm just Peter, and I play my part without prejudice or pleasure. Like I said, cause and effect. And now, if you'll excuse me, this drink has an effect on me, and I need to take care of that. Sure thing. Yeah. Train from Amsterdam is like half the price of Eurostar. Ooh, that's good. Oh my god, look at the sad person. Okay, let's start with the sad person and then go to the shiny lady. I already know if we're gonna play this again what I'm gonna dress like. More like her. A miserable looking man sits down at the bar. A big cloud follows him. A gloomy priest. Once he has your attention, he peruses. He peruses? I love these words, but I don't know how to pronounce it. He peruses the drink stacked behind you. What can I get you? I never understand the name. Something strong, please. If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well do it right. Anything besides strong? Not really, just strong. Okay. We're definitely not gonna give him the strongest drink because he definitely doesn't know. What does the goddess want you to order? Just make me a drink quickly and with fewer jokes. Oh. So you want something strong. So our strongest drink is the night count. But since he doesn't drink a lot, I don't think it will be smart to give him the strongest one. So just give him something classy. Like he has the feeling that he's drinking something. Ooh. There we go. The evening prayer. Oh god, I didn't even see the name. He said priest and we give him the evening prayer. Lol, that's so funny. That's hilarious. Goes down quite nicely. He shrugs, places the glass back against his lips and downs the rest. When the glass is empty, he walks his finger for you to refill it. How about we start with your name? You really don't know who I am? I'm Father Lazy, but you can call me John. I'm a priest at the church up the road. We are permitted. Besides, how could the goddess resent a priest drinking in this city? Is it that bad? If you took confessions too, you wouldn't ask. Ooh, what do people confess? Everything you can imagine and more. I just have faith in humanity. Here you go. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Godspeed, John. He downs the rest, stands up. Now that you can see him better, you notice the clerical collar that was tucked in. He tips his head and takes his leave. Oh my god. Yes, can you imagine being a priest and losing faith because of what all the people tell you? That's terrible. An extravagant lady. She looks amazing. I love this look. An obscenely glamorous woman wipes the stool clean before gingerly sitting on it. After a moment, she checks her lipstick in a pocket mirror before readjusting her coat. She leans forward to meet your gaze. Welcome. I'm certainly cushy down here. To think this grand place below a bookstore. How very Vincent. You know Vincent? Oh, yes. He's the man who invited me. He probably mentioned I'd be showing up. He's quite a fan. Her nails tap rhythmically to some invisible music. You can tell if she's waiting for you to say something in particular. Vincent hasn't mentioned you. No, he must have. Carmine, Olivia. There's probably some kind of list I'm on. A VIP kind of affair. I'm an actress / singer / radio host. If you haven't heard of me, you've certainly heard my voice. Her voice is silky and delicate, like a silver bell. You don't mind listening to it, even though it drips with audacity. Lie. Oh, that's Olivia. Yes, Vincent mentioned you. Obviously, we have to lie to her. We're a bartender. See? We all need a little push to jog our memory sometimes. Perhaps you heard about the time I saved a performance of Dandies and Dames at the Classic Grand. Yeah, maybe. The stagehand forgot to leave her prop gun on stage. I ended up singing bang bang noises to finish the performance. The audience loved it. The director went along with it. The show got middling reviews, but I was praised for my quick thinking and my coolness under pressure. Can I get you a drink? Are you buying, darling? Put it on my tab. I'll be here often. I eagerly await your performance, bartender. Anything specific? Something fruity. I love tropical fruits and citrus. I eagerly await your performance. You lift a glass from the stack and place it in front of Olive. Let's pour something fabulous. Thank you, darling. My throat's absolutely parched. Oh, I love this game. Yep. Pirate's Joy. Let's see what she thinks of this. It's fruity. It's exotic. It has coconut in it. But it doesn't look classy enough for her. That's the thing I miss. Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine, absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. What a day. Oh, did I tell you about my radio career? She waits a moment for you to answer. Instead, she leans forward and curls her fingers to pull you closer. Well, today, I spent a majority of my time reading contracts. I'm starting my own show, you see. Something daring, something bold, something that knocked the socks right off my listeners. I'm calling it Kamal and Carmine. Classy, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. You're one of the first to hear about it. But well, I suppose I let my mouth run when I'm a little tipsy, so more we'll find out soon. Haha. Picture me and my sultry voice broadcast nationwide to the people of Sarah, even the poor folks who can't make it to my stage performance. I'm so excited. Congratulations. Good things happens to good people, you know. Sure. Yeah, that's what we all like to believe. Olive swirls the last bit of her drink and takes a long sip. She wipes her mouth with a tissue before setting the empty glass down beside her hand. Thank you for the drink. I'll be back, though hopefully soon you won't have to wait too long to hear my voice. Kisses! With a slight stumble, she pushes herself up, winks at you, and takes her leave. See you soon. Well, I think that was our guest. So we didn't learn much yet for the detective, but at least we had a good day. So at the end of each day, you return to your home office where you can review your clues on a clue board and try to make new deductions. Besides structuring your tasks, the clue board also has another, very important function. Some clues can be connected to form new evidence, spotted on contradiction, or two pieces of evidence to tell you something about the same person or event. Try combine them. You can combine two clues by connecting their pins with red strings. Place a clue you have found on the board, simply click and drag them over from the clue list to the right. Okay, so we have the last drop when Peter's favorite Speakeasy. At any point, you can remove clues from the board and dragging and dropping it back to the clue list. Okay. The two clues you have right now seem to be related. Oh, are they? Okay. I forgot. Peter frequents. Oh yeah, he went to the last drop. Yeah. Before it was shut down, he should tell me more. Okay. Components, Peter's favorite Speakeasy, last drop. So we should put the last drop in the middle. Can I put this? I want to put this in the middle. Can I clear? No, wait. Can I want to move them again. Help. No, cancel. I want to reorder them. Okay. Combined clues are key to your investigation. Yes. To proceed to the next day, click on the codes. Okay. Yes. But I don't want to do that. I first want to... Okay. We'll do this later. I want to remove them. Why am I not... Okay. We'll go. And today. But I cannot... Okay. I put them together. Oh, now we can do that. Oh, I just had to go through the tutorial. Because we have to discover things about the last drop. So now we have these guys that... Why does this not work? Where can I get the red threads? Ah, I'll figure it out later. Oh yeah, okay, that's just how you filter it. Yes, next day. It's Wednesday the 3rd. 3rd, not 3rd. 3rd. Oh my god, the whole group. Hey, Peter! Well, Luke is still open. In a world of dwindling lights, you're a beacon in the night. Hey, I don't plan on closing anytime soon. Now press the clue button to open the notebook and present him with the new combined clue. Select Peter's Street Smarts clue to ask him for more information. Okay. Oh, that's what we did. We combined them and then we got this clue. Okay. Now I get it. The story about the broads that got iced at Speakeasy, what about it? What do you think happened? You read the story. I'm sure the journos did a good job. They always do. Don't be like that. I want your opinion. You're fishing, and for what? I got nothing for you. You and me both know that how this show plays out. The papers spin the same stories, the hoi polloi get all worked up, and ain't no one got the real facts, except for the ones who know to keep their mouths shut. And folks who say the city council are fabricating the killings, they got their heads screwed on wrong. But Covey officials can barely patch a hole in the road, far less stage a murder. I know a professional job when I see one, and this? It ain't professional, but it was done by someone who has experience. Someone who planned it out real careful and who's done it before. Did you visit it? Yeah. And? Plenty of folk went there, so don't go making any interference. You know where the line is. No one needs to see what happens if you step over it. Who else went there? Hard to tell, it was a mixed crowd. Let me think. Alina Dragos, the type of rich blonde who don't want nothing to do with me. Last year she made it big thanks to her daddy winning the jackpot at a poker tourney. Elliot, the sour-faced alcoholic who popped in occasionally. If he was in school, I'd beat the snot out of him and take his milk money. I still might. And Killian Durant, the rich kid with the baby face and soft hands. You taking roll call? If this bartending gig doesn't work out, I suggest a job as an intrepid reporter. What you think of that, Scoops? Alright, I was just curious. When you don't feel like asking a customer any further questions, you can always press the leave button in the bottom right of the conversation, regardless of how many actions you have left. However, if you still have questions for Peter, you can simply continue the conversation. Okay, so we have 1 actions. So we can talk about preference, what drinks he likes, the fixum, criminal backgrounds, or work. So did you know anything about Natalie Reed? Shame about her accident, her murder. Murder then. I saw her here and there, and I reckon it's real odd that she got iced. Why odd? Well, she didn't seem like the victim type, you know? Can you elaborate? The victim type, really? He tilts his head for a moment, and you see his eyebrows shift, giving you a knowing look. She was confrontational, fearless. Most people are intimidated by me, but she brushed me off. She brushed off my employer a few times too. Usually the ones that end up victims are the ones who don't fight back. Even drunk, she probably put up a good fight. Really? I reckon so. Killed from behind, right? Whoever struck her probably thought they couldn't take her in a fight. The police or whoever is holding your leash should be looking at cowards. That's what you should be investigating. Who says I'm investigating? Well, you're asking a lot of questions. People with our background know better. No one ever got eyes for asking too few questions. You're right. Hey, if you got someone pulling your chain, I get it. Someone holding something over you, I guess. Maybe. Don't be coy. We go way back, so I get it. Right. Well, I won't go home, but I can stay here. Make sure you don't get into any mischief while I'm gone. That's my job. Will do. Yeah, we're a little bit suspicious with all the questions. Maybe we should, like, watch it a little bit. Here we have 4 beautiful people, and there we have the loner. Let's start with the loner. An office worker. A moody-looking man sits down. He takes a deep breath and hunches over the bar, avoiding eye contacts. Hey, having a long day? Every day is same length. Can I get a cocktail? Sure. As your hand moves to grip the glass, he holds his palms up, stopping you. Wait. Please make sure it's a clean glass. Our glasses are clean. I'm sure, but I've had bad experience, smudges and such. 1 glass, no smudges. Good, I'll have the cocktail. I'm waiting. Any flavors you enjoy? Nothing too fruity. I don't like cedar pith in my mouth. Okay. He inspects it. Lol. Hope it's good. Okay, so he doesn't want anything anything too fruity. So no pirate joy. Let's just give him the poison drop. It's not too strong. And it doesn't have any fruits in it. Oh no, it has the orange slice. Oh god. But that's like, you won't call it a fruity cocktail with the orange slice. But let's see what he thinks. That's a nice drink. Clean glass. Crisp taste. Nice. You watch him down the rest. When the glass is empty, he wipes it carefully with his sleeve, making sure to clean the rim where his lip were. Are you a big drinker? There's not much else to do in Bukovy. To be honest, I'm not usually out on days like these, but my date got cancelled. Are you open all weekends? Yes. Good. That's when I'm usually need a drink. I'm Elliot, by the way. I live a few streets over. Nice to meet you, Elliot. Can I get you another drink? No, I should head home. Thanks for a lot for the drink. I'll be back soon. Okay, see you then. Okay, let's start with the man in the company. The boy in pink. Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. He frowns at the bar, his seat, the drink selections, and then at you. You wish you weren't so good at handling men like him. You've had more experiences than you wish for. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice. What can I get you? Surprise me. Give me some hints. Big fan of rum, I think. You think? You watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder at the 3 girls he came in with, then regards you with an urgent look in his eyes. You're the bartender, so tend the bar and serve me something. I don't drink too much, and my parents are into wines, not cocktails. I can handle that. Thank you. Alright, pour away. What flavors do you enjoy? Something with a sweet touch, like rum. Alright. Something with rum. Let's get you something nice. And don't keep me waiting now. Okay, so let's see. White rum with mint, and it's not too strong. White rum. No, this one is too fancy. Vodka, whiskey, vodka, whiskey. Okay, let's do the mint punch. Lol. I like how that looks. Ta-da! Oh, this looks fine indeed. I'm Killian. You might have met my parents at some points. The Durants? Yeah, I might. You might have met the doctor with the surname, though. It's fuzzy. Fine people, though. I suppose the private doctors, perhaps a bit out of your price range for healthcare. With that, he pays, turns around, and goes to sit back at the table. Rude! Okay, let's take one of the ladies and see if she's a little bit nicer. She looks lovely. A young woman sits casually at the bar. Before she says a word, she looks at the list of drinks on the wall behind you, a tad confused. Evening. Hello. What can I get you? I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something strong, but I'm also carving something sweet. What can you do? I can try and help you make up your mind. That probably help. Okay, let's roll the dice. Surprise me. You take a green glass. Okay, let's see. Something strong, something sweet. So this is strong, but not sweet. This is strong and sweet. Let's do the Eastern Ruby again. Well, I definitely don't hate it. Thanks. Have you been open long? Not particularly. I thought this place seemed new. Below a bookshop, too. I used to come here to buy books when I was a kid, whenever my father got me pocket money. Either way, consider me sold, I guess. How'd you afford somewhere on the boulevard? Vincent owns the place. Right. Anyway, I'm Alina Dragos. I brought a few friends along and we're already a bit tipsy, if you haven't noticed already. Yeah, she didn't have to tell you that. They reek of booze. You hide it well. Yeah, we found a bottle in the basement and we're celebrating our friend's birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for my friends. I hope they haven't wandered off. Take care. You too. Okay, let's see whose birthday it is. The young, well-dressed woman sits at the bar and waits. She doesn't seem the happiest, but as soon as you look at her, she puts on a smile and leans on the bar. What can I get you for? I don't really know, I'm honest. Too many options. How about I choose? I appreciate that. I feel a bit out of my depth here. Something light though. I have work in the morning. I'm looking forward to trying anything you make for me. Any flavors you like? Tomato. Oh god, I know what we're making. Obviously, the hangover one. It's not too strong and it has tomato. The Vem Fatale. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of spice, a little bit of vodka. And I think they put like a leek in it or something. Is it leek? Not leek. Not leek. It's, I don't remember. Oh, that's lovely. Places like this are fascinating to me. I'm not used to all of this. You're as welcome as anyone. She tilts her head and she's wondering whether to agree or not. I keep thinking the constabulary will arrest me any moment. If my friends were caught, they would pay a fine, but I'd end up in jail. Yeah, I think you do. I'm Maria Popo, by the way. Popa. I'm here with my friend Alina. Speaking of, I should probably get back. I wouldn't want to miss out on another story from Wendy about how her butler is getting fat and her swimming pool is too big. Good luck. You see her put on a smile, grab her drink, and make her way over to the table. And then the last lady, the striking redhead. A woman sits down at the bar. Her eyes are piercing and she scans the room, then you, taking everything in. She dressed up with diamond earrings, a pearl necklace, and a coat that could be mink. What can I get you? This place is as charming as it's easy to find. When Alina mentioned the Speakeasy on the boulevard, I can't say I expected this. Money has flooded into the Bakovi Boulevard and washed away the dirt, but some of the characters too. However, it seems to have flowed past this venue without impacts. Rude. I can't tell if that's a compliment. As close to one as you're likely to get from me. I'm Wendy Brooker. You might have heard of my father. You haven't, but she says it with enough confidence that you feel like you should. Well, I don't think you'll need to ask around too much to know my reputation. Impeccable. As if you stay on my good side, I'll even think of an endearing nickname for you. Okay, do you want a drink? Oh, don't make me beg. What does a lady like you drink? Oh, the Bloody Mary, that's the name, yes. Something strong enough to make everyone look just a little more fabulous, but not too much. Don't make me beg. Strong, okay. She definitely needs like a boring drink, like a martini or something. And she wants strong. This is strong. She wouldn't like this glass. cold winter with coffee. She might like that one, actually. Ooh, I love how this looks. Oh. Vodka martini, shaken not stirred. Yeah, I was thinking about that one, but let's try something new. A little bit more, you know? Different. A twist, not bad, but too many of these and I'll get bored. I'll take this back to my table now, darling. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we cannot click on them again. Okay. They're just gonna chill a bit. Let's just remove them. Well, we learned something. Peter confirmed that he saw several of my customers at the last drop. Alina Dragos, that's the girl that was here. Elliot Lynn and Killian Durant. So let's connect those. Okay. So, Hugo would be interested in this information. Yes. So, quick save. Always save. Good. Let's see if Hugo comes by again so we can tell him a bit more. It's day 4, Thursday. Ooh. Oh, they're back again, or still here. Hi, Hugo. And hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. After a moment, he makes his way over to you, pulls over a chair and sits slightly too close. Constable Mertens. Barkeep. Seems like business is booming. I never thought a life of crime would be social. This social for you. This is my job. The patrons could pass for respectable. Maybe they are. They're good people, mostly. Yes, well, I just want to check how much you know about these supposed good people. Someone on the street knew her. Use that knowledge. If you have anything worth sharing with me, I'll be staying here for a while. Okay, so open a notebook to present him with a new clue. Using clues on a detective like Hugo will never consume action, so make sure to show him anything interesting you find. He might have useful insights. Okay, so let's present the clue of the potential people. Alina Dragos, Killian Durant, and Elliot Lynn all frequented the last drop around the time before Natalia Reed was murdered? And you say you got this information from Peter Wagner. Mr. Wagner is well known around multiple police stations throughout Bukovi, and the only reason he knew all of this was because he was present at the time as well. So let's add him to our list of suspects, shall we? What happens now? Now that I know I'm not wasting my time with you, the next step would be figuring out which one of these 4 might be your killer. Hugo pulls out 2 photographs from his coat and hands them over. The first one shows an ornate-decorated lighter lying on the pavement. The second one shows a nasty-looking syringe. It's empty, and small bits of blood can be seen around the needle. These 2 items were found at the crime scene. Check around and see what they mean to our suspects. Any more questions? About the syringe, the murder weapon is peculiar and devious. It's some sort of lethal toxin. Back before the prohibition it was slipped into drinks, but since the most of the victims have seen before have been found with a puncture mark. Okay. From the needle, correct. We tried to see if special type was used, but unfortunately, this one's just available at the pharmacy. Doesn't help, that's basically the industry standard for any medical profession. Ooh, one has like parents that are doctors. Whatever the nature of toxin, it wasn't fast. Perhaps the killer wants to watch the victims suffer a bit before they die. The victims each had different puncture wounds, arms, legs, but in this case it was the back of the neck, so the perpetrator attacked from the rear. The tests that we have run so far are currently inconclusive. Damn it, if this was back in Belgium, I'd know how to find better toxologists. Do you know any toxins that have been found? Many simple chemicals can be lethal when injected. This perpetrator has chosen a cruel implement to achieve his goals. I'm making the impression of this villain my sole mission. We have to stop him. Any more questions? The lighter. Where did you find it? It was close to the body and it's quite ornate. It has a pattern on it, metal flowers skittering the sides, blah blah. I asked around a few tobacco shops and always got the same answer. This one is custom made. We might guess that the killer is a smoker. Nasty habits. Oh, he smokes. I'm surprised you think so. Most people here smoke, especially those with colorful backgrounds. Any more questions? All is clear. Okay, so we lost his likability because we said smoking is bad. Oy, oy, oy. Quickly adds a new section. I added some questions I need answered to when reporting my findings about the case. The detectives at station used this method to put together a case. I intend to do the same. We need to suspect the investigate. We narrowed it down to 4 people already, but given we're working with a serial killer, we can only get a warrant for 1. After this, we need solid evidence to confront them with. The 2 things I need answered are, what is the motive? And what evidence proves the killer was present at the time of Natalia's death? If we can't find clues that answer these 2 questions for any of the suspects, assign them in the section. And I added so we can review your findings. But you can only submit a suspect once, so you have to be sure, and you should also consider evidence that might clear the subject. Okay. Will it be enough to convict them? On its own, no, but it's much easier to get a confession when you're presenting solid evidence. Yep. Don't make me regret my choice here. I trust you with enough information to get me in an uncomfortable position. Let me down and I'll make sure this becomes very uncomfortable for you. Okay. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. So, we have a new case tab. That's interesting. Let's have a look. Oh, here. Hey Plima, hey Sunder, how are you guys doing? You like this style? Yes. This is a really interesting looking game, right? So far, I've been really enjoying it. It's called Best Served Cold. So yeah, definitely check it out on Steam. This demo will go live in a few days. Select the highlighted tab at the top to navigate the newly added case page. In this case file, you'll find an overview of each subject in the case. The evidence you have collected so far on each suspect will be displayed here. Okay. And the case file displays clues that show a suspect's motive, the evidence, and their defense. Yep. Once you are confident you know who the culprit is, you can press the Submit Case button at the bottom of the page. Doing this will summon Hugo, who will review the details and look at the evidence you have collected. For now, press X. Yes, because we're not ready yet. Yes, Best Served Gold. If you're already in conversation with Hugo like you are right now, you can also press this button in the bottom right to submit your case. Yes, give it a try. What? If you're not confident who to pick or you feel you need more evidence, you still have a chance to reconsider. Okay. Once you submit the culprit, your answer can no longer be changed. You only get 1 shot. Yeah, okay. Their fate lies in your hands. Okay. So we have to be patient. How did you come across this game? I actually played Strange Horticulture, and they reached out to me and said, you like that game, you might like this. And I said, cool, I would like to try it, so I'm trying it. Okay. Yeah. Let's just give him a drink. I shouldn't, but perhaps just 1 wouldn't hurt. He liked the poison drop, but it's not his favorite. I don't remember what his thing was. Let's get him drunk. Let's get him drunk. Let's see if he likes a strong drink. The night counts. Ooh. I'm really feeling the effects of the alcohol tonight. It has been curiously enjoyable, but now it's time to go home. Good evening. Okay, we got rid of him. Now, let's talk. First, I would like... This is Alina, right? Yeah. Hello, what does a girl need to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Alina. Okay, let's catch up on all the gossip. So, her parents... Let's talk about the friends, because one of them had doctors for parents, right? You know, I don't particularly like the nouveau rich, or the older rich. Killian is dull and innocent. Wendy has her moments. The only person I really want around me is Maria. Why do you socialize? What's good about Maria? She's just the most down-to-earth person I've known for most of my life. The others, though, why do you socialize with them? Because they're all useful. The wealthy don't see us as people, we're tools. So I've sort of adopted that mindset. Aw. But you are rich. You're not getting it. I was born poor. That stains with you. For Killian, he was born middle class, so he's closer to home. I might be wealthy now, but I didn't come into money through gem mining or property or an erratic aunt. Gambling. My father has money now, but all that means that he has more to lose. And gamblers always lose in the end. If I don't ingratiate myself with these people, maybe even check up with some of them, I will have nothing again. I'll be nothing to them. In the grand scheme, I'm a blip, a momentary, fleeting thing in these people's lives. I've got to hook them in, get them invested, and eventually properly marry one of them. If to keep the lifestyle. I just wish I could, I don't know, trust them a bit more. Some of them are decent, I think, but I know where I came from, and I know I won't go back. That has to be my focus. That's quite a plan. Yeah, I'm a chess player. Planning ahead is what I do. Still seems a bit cynical. You mean pragmatic? Seeing how quickly people change the way they treated me the moment I got money left. Me a little jaded, I suppose. On good days, I think my new friends aren't like that. They're better than that. Wendy and Killian might have more to them than I admit, but I still don't trust them yet. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Okay, one more action. Okay, let's talk about Natalia Reed. I'm not talking about the evil floozy. I'm here to have a good time. She seems very guarded about the topic. She always seems to know something. Perhaps she's more talkative when drunk. Okay. Wait, is that the time I should get going? Wait, I didn't give her a drink yet. I did that wrong. Okay, let's try Killian. He was there as well. That tends to happen if you visit. I bet you are all sorts of tittle-tattle in here. What's the subject of the day? Did you know Natalia Reed? A little. I saw her in Hotel Jubilee a while ago. I saw her, greeted her, and she threw up all over my new suit. I helped her get the radio cab home. Really? She was drunk then? Yeah, she was a bit of a mess. My father always said loose women are of meager means lack the ability to handle alcohol with grace like more refined ladies. You know she's dead, right? Yeah, Alina told me this morning. I was rather sad, but more in that fleeting, maybe I'll die one day sort of way. Didn't really know her so well. That's all. Oh yeah, okay, let's give him a drink. Need a drink, Killian. What else would I be here for? The ambience? Rude. So he loved the mint punch. Let's just give him that again. We instantly had his favorites. That's good. Very good bartender. Hey there, Waluigi. Oh, this looks fine. Ooh, we got new actions. I bet you're all sorts of tittle-tattle. Yeah. Why are you drinking so much? You clearly don't enjoy it. I sometimes do. Nights are boring without parties. That's it. Really. He seems to be hiding something. Perhaps serving him enough alcohol will make him talk. Okay. I bet you're all sorts of tittle-tattle. What do you think of Alina? Oh, she's a lot of fun to be around. But like summer sun bursting through clouds. Poetic. Very bubbly. Funny that someone like her can come from such a poor family. Lots of personality. Sometimes what comes out of her mouth sounds like intellectual gibberish to me, but even the most frivolous words are kissed on the way out by those heavenly lips. Okay. I bet, yeah. He wants to get drunk without feeling alcohol. Yeah, so sugary drinks. Love light sugary stuff, but we already know exactly what he wants. We still have actions, but we cannot do anything. Okay, let's just... What was the leave button? How can I get him to leave? Leave! Leave, Killian! Oh, here, leave. Yes. I've got work to do. Have fun. Okay. Oh, he's sad again. Oh god, what's up? Bartender, Father Lacey. Please share something happy with me. I need to talk to someone who is not confessing mortal sins. Let's not ask about Natalia reads. You don't tread your fate as seriously as I thought. The goddess is too important to take seriously. Should you be saying that? I'm not exactly known for the funny one amongst my peers, but priests can be chronically taciturn, even compared to me. I doubt my humor will single me out for punishment from the goddess or grace. I used to be more respectfully, but why bother, considering the secrets my congregation reveals at confession every night? It's only through the grace of the goddess that I've resisted hurting myself into the sea. If it helps any, the biggest joke in this room is me. Ooh, good point. Okay, so let's give him a drink. Need a drink, Father. Father makes me think of my vows, but priests are taught it's worse an abomination wine than to imbibe it, so I will choose the lesser sin. This guy. Okay, he liked the evening prayer, but it's not his favorite. So let's try something a little bit more strong, the night counts. Because he really has to drink his sins away or something. Yeah. Maybe this is too strong for him. He wanted something strong, so last time I didn't give him the strongest one. But yeah. These drinks have really disturbed my equilibrium tonight. I should get back to the masses. Ah, shit, we lost him. Okay, not that drink. This is the I scare people away drink. Okay. Hey, Vincent. Good evening. Wouldn't mind sip of something after a long day of reading. Evening. They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. Okay. What do you know about Natalia Reed? He looks down when you mentioned her name. He licks his lips, considered his next word carefully. I've been thinking back to the day when we met, briefly, at my accountant's office. She was smart, charming, and she knew when to drop the stiff Bukovi formality and be a little more laid back with her clients. I know she liked to drink. My accountant complained that she turned up worse for fear once or twice, so I imagined temperance was an issue. I was also no secret to my accountant that Natalia struggled financially due to her stubborn gambling addiction. Now she managed to finance it is a mystery. I suppose it makes sense that she frequents speakeasies after the prohibition. So there's really... Is a killer on the loose then? Apparently. Cassie, I hope our customers treat lightly. Return. Me too. Okay, let's get him a drink. Yeah, something timeless. We already knew his favorites, so let's just give him his favorite. A drink that I also really like. So let's do that. Love the voiceover from Viev. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I do voices, sometimes I forget. So you never know what you get. Okay, we gave him the Eastern Ruby, and it's definitely his favorite. He lost us a little bit more. That's good. They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. We know what drink he likes. Tell me about yourself. He seems like a man who likes to talk about himself. Haven't I rambled on enough? No. Oh, I'm 56 years old. So I was around when all the money started flowing into Tsara. I was born in a little town that was swallowed up by the expanding city borders last year. But I feel like I'm babbling on now. What else do you want to know? Family? Me and Flora never managed to get children, and now it's too late. But perhaps we can talk on this more when we know each other a little bit better. Yeah, that seems like a conversation that should wait a little bit. When did you open the bookshop? Decades. Are you a fan of literature? Yes. I never took you for an educated sort. A mistake on my part for sure. Ooh, he starts to love us. It's always nice to meet a fellow enthusiast. The book deportation, the post. Oh God, I wish I was native English. In this district are in shocking state. Nothing but grimy, lurid bestsellers, and nothing of note from local writers. I enjoy foreign literature, but I fear with how the publishing industry operates, it's hard to notice the books that have created in our own town. Bookafy has a thriving literature scene, but it's dying because of this influx of exotic lightweight fiction. We both know I don't need to work, but a man has to have a hobby. And if that hobby is meaningless, then what's the point? Bookafy's golden age was once culture, music, books, opera, but now our industrial might swells with our souls shrivel. I might be just a lowly bookshop owner these days, but stocking this place with books I love means the world to me. Oh, that's so cute. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Well, I'm glad we talked about this. They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. Okay. What do you think of Killian? He's a boy in a man's costume, pretty and unkind. I'm against cuffing a child around the ear, but if his mother has lifted a hand now and then, he might have grown up a decent human. Oof. His family name is good, which is why his bad behavior is a shock. Vandalism, thefts, scuffles, all so unnecessary when a family has just run into money. Killian is trouble, and those close to him need to show a firmer hand. Oui. He's certainly a bit of a brat. He taps the bar in annoyance. Typical of the Newfound's rich. They can buy everything but class. That goes especially for Killian. Anything he can obtain through money, he will attempt to obtain using less savory means. The boy doesn't understand the concept of no. Ui. Okay. Look at the time. I simply cannot linger any longer. I slept on the chaise lounge upstairs before, and my back did not thank me. Good night. Yeah. Do you play these kind of games as well, dog? Let's see. Let's go with the energetic girl. Clara Salo. Quick, you gotta set me up. I'm in desperate need of drink. Okay, let's start with the drink. And then we do the rest. Need a drink? Nothing too strong. Work tomorrow. Oh, she loved the copper bullet. Let's just give her her favorite again. We got a lot of the favorite drinks on the first try, so that's nice. There you go. Oh, damn, that's perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. What have I missed? Well, tell me about your job. There's 5, maybe 6 interesting things about me, and my job is not one of them. You really want to hear about the hotel? Well, I'm a maid, believe it or not. I spend most of my time cleaning up after messy, entitled people. Before prohibition, I worked a mid-bar for extra money. Tips were decent, and less cleaning of bodily fluids was involved. Ooh. Do you like your job? God, no. Do you? I like my job. Ugh, lucky you. Oh, she doesn't like us now. One day I'll get out of Bookafy. I'm too old to compete in the martial arts now, but if I wasn't trapped, I could at least grab an airship too. Anywhere else, really. Why are you trapped? I'm in debt. If I stop working, it will get worse. Once I've paid off everything I owe, maybe I can quit and find something better for me. Your friendly local loan shark Carla once sent her goons after me as long as I keep paying the interest on my debt. But with the wages from the hotel, I'm not making a dent in the amount I owe. I know what's Carla like. No use worrying till I get wrinkles. Sifu says rainbows need rain, so I guess this part of my life is the rainy season. I like her vibe, but also poor woman. I'm sure the rainbows are coming. Okay, what do you know about Natalia? I guess I've seen her a few times before the murder. She was in the Spire Lounge in a hotel a lot. Same as Elliot, Olivia, and even Alina once or twice. Did Natalia mix with anyone? I saw her and Olivia order together at the bar. That stuck with me because Olivia is kind of a big deal, even amongst that lot. And everyone formed a crowd around her. I saw her hanging out with Elliot once or twice too, usually away from the bar though, over at the Vantage booths. Interesting. Yeah, now that I think about it, Alenia brought Killian along too. I remember that pretty well because he asked me out. I mean, I don't wear a badge or anything, but do I look like I'm out here trying to date men? No, I get it. Okay. So, why do you visit? Isn't it risky? Probably. Then again, I could get hit by a radio carriage tomorrow while crossing the roads. Yeah, you have a point. Sifu says boats are safest in a harbor, but that's not what boats are built for. I can't think of anyone I love that couldn't kill me. Also, just because something is a rule doesn't make it right. Okay. She's interesting. What do you think of Maria? She's a decent sort. I saw her once or twice back when I worked a bar at the hotel. It seems Clara is being nice when talking about Maria, but you can't tell there's more to the story. Oh wait, I've work tomorrow. Gotta sleep. Night. Okay. And then we have Elliot Lynn again. Elliot sits down with a cigarette in his mouth and pulls a box of matches with his bottom pockets. We discourage smoking. These are mental. They make your breath smell good. If you must. I must. That's not true, by the way. Menthol cigarettes do not make your breath smell good. What do you need from me? Let's see. Did you know what happened to Natalia? I don't know who that is, but Kofi is a big city. Would I even remember? She worked nearby. Kofi Boulevard, everyone is nearby. Okay, thanks anyway. That's weird. Let's make him a drink. Yes, yes, hurry up, Roots. He loved the poison drop. Okay, that's good. There we go. Let's see. That's a nice drink. Clean glass, grist days. What do you need from me? What do you do for a living, Elliot? I work for the Arrondissement Property Registry. It's a very important position in the municipality, though often the plebeians treat me like a clerk rather than a senior individual with a great deal of power and influence. Sounds riveting. Pays the bills, gives me time to pursue other interests. What else is there to expect from a job? I make more than most people, that's for sure. Is money important? No, but I find it a good indicator of value. Okay. What do you need from me? Do you know Peter? Oh, shit. Why should I invite him? He's a villain. Everyone knows that. He works for the loan shark Carla. Oops, I lost some. I'm not sure about that. Ugh. Everyone pussyfoots around him like he's a gentleman. Pussyfooting around people like Peter is unacceptable. I will not pussyfoot like the rest. If you repeat pussyfoot over and over, it begins to lose the effect. What? The point is I don't socialize with men like Peter. Nor should anyone with common sense and decency. God, Elliot. Know that. What do you need from me? Well, tell me about your hobbies. What benefit would I gain by sharing such details? I'm a customer. Okay, let's leave. Oh, he collects stamps. Okay, he inherited a collection from his father, and he's struggling to get rid of it. Stamps? Yeah, the little square boxes you put on letters. I'm trying to trade the rare ones to become independently wealthy, but it's going averagely. So you don't want to keep them? I don't consider hobbies to be very masculine pursuits. Men should aspire to spend their time on things of value. Oh, really, Elliot? Such as? Bettering society. Okay, that's a good thing. Focusing on bettering society is always a win. Exploring natural worlds, mining precious metals, colonizing the subcontinent. No, Elliot, fui. Constructing large towers. Very manly, Elliot. Very manly. So do you do these things? No, I mean men in general. Okay, Elliot. I've got work tomorrow, so I'm going. See you. Bye. You're with Elliot? Yeah, on Bettering Society. Sure. Okay, we can talk a little bit more with Killian or no? No, we're done. Wait, who can I still speak to? No, I can't. Let's see. So we have Lena, Elliot, or Killian. Oh, Elliot. Elliot was one of the potential murderers? Oh god. I forgot. Okay, so let's see. We have some clues. We have the last drop. Natalia had the deaths. Olive. Yeah. No. The syringe. The lighter. Peter Street Smarts. He should be able to tell who else went there. Yeah, so he did it with the potential patrons. And there we found... Can I not put someone's face on here? Oh, shit. Don't just click lounge chats. This is somewhere else. She's in debt. And this used to be Peter's. Okay. Natalia worked for an accountant that Vincent hired to take care of his finances. Vincent. But I cannot just put a face on here. She likes the femme fatale, quiet, reserved girl. Yeah, Killian has some history of rebellious, behavior. So, evidence. How can I put the evidence here? Because, oh, I have to submit that somewhere. Oh, fuck, I forgot how to do that. So, what I do have is the syringe. Okay, not yet. This is not a match. Can you just match anything to see if it works? Nah, that's cheating. Okay, next day. We need another day. Hi, Renew. Good to see you. The game is best served cold. The demo will release soon. Okay, let's see. So Olive, we have to talk with her. We have to give her some, Exhausting. Makes a woman crave a cold drink and deeply comfortable chaise lounge. I can help with one of those. She presses her long fingers together, her mouth slightly agape as she leans in close. The maid girl, the one that works in Hotel Clara, avoid her. She's what I would describe as trouble. I once saw her fighting with a known criminal. And not just any criminal either. One of those henchmen of a certain mob boss. Which mob boss? I shouldn't say, but it starts with a K and ends with Arla. A dangerous woman and a threat to everyone. I like this established, and I quite like Vincent when he's sober. I wouldn't want Clara attracting trouble. Okay. So I need to say on the matter. Trust we understand each other? Right. Okay, let's give her a drink. Need a drink? Darling of you to ask. Yes, pour me something fabulous. Okay, so she loved the Pirate's Joy. Okay. Let's give her a good drink. She has some boobs. Jeez. Yeah, she has good boobs. I love how she uses them as an accessory. I normally... IRL, I do that as well, but then I stream in sweaters, so... Not that I have those. How am I supposed to look at her face? But she also has a gorgeous face. Come on, Lisa. Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine, absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. This place must be dull without me. What, if anything, have I missed? Okay. Tell me about yourself. She will like that. I thought you'd never ask. I'm an actress, opera singer, a budding radio host, etc., etc. How did you get into acting? I've always been an actress. My parents raised me in the theater, so acting came natural as breathing. Seems like quite advantage. Theater is all nepotism. I've seen women almost as talented as me mangling clothes at the laundrette. If you think you're the first to tell me I benefited from my upbringing, I can assure you I already know. But I only saw a roof tiler who needed no ladder. He was 7 foot tall. We all have our advantages. Just because the rails were in place didn't mean the locomotive was guaranteed to run. Many have the same track ahead of them and never leave the station. Makes sense. I'm an actress, opera singer, budding radio. How did you get to opera? I was born with talent, but I spent most of my youth on stage, developing my voice. My mother, also an opera singer, so I suppose she was my teacher in many ways. Fascinating. And how did you get into radio? It's my favorite subject. I'm so glad you asked. The radio is new and exciting. Olivia leans in, perking up in her chair. She wants to make sure that you're soaking up every word. Precisely. I've always been on the air as a guest, but my new show will be a bit of news, a bit of gossip, and most of all, an advice column, all of my own. I think I can teach my listeners a great deal about poise, taste, tact, and how to live with just a bit more extravagance. I've noticed the younger generation, well, younger than me, have lost the gall that defined them. And why is that? That's the question for the scholars, those with minds sharper than mine. Although, if I were to guess, I say it has something to do with how quickly bookography advanced in the last 30 years. Obviously, I was a child, nay, an infant when the boom happened. From what I understand, there was such a sharp influx of money into Sarah that we created an uneasy mix of industrial giants and lucky speculators flooding into the same social space. Killian's parents are one of that crowd, and they are tasteless as they come. They have the money and power, but lack the graces, decorum, and sense of permanence that we have. We? Well, figuratively speaking. Killian's has the wealth of a sultan, but the demeanor of a grain store supervisor. Though that's my opinion. You'll hear me expound on my views more eloquently on air next week. She winks, taking last sip of her drink. I suppose you'll need to listen in to learn more. Maybe. Okay, so now we're gonna have a clue. Because we got a clue about this 1% clue. Yeah, we met her occasionally. This place must be dull without me. Oh, that was it. She just said we met occasionally. The lighter? Let's show it. Oh god. What a gorgeous lighter that is. Why are you showing me this? Do you smoke? Only for pleasure, as opposed to business. Plenty of actors smoke to be social. I pity the poor girls who puff away with puckered lips pretending to like it. But you enjoy it. Certainly after sex and before a big show calms the nerves. What about your voice? She shrugs, thick lining of her coat cushioning her face. Everything in moderation, darling. Oh my god, I'm muted. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah. Thank you, Speedo. Thank you so much for letting me know. Sionzo, what did you do? Also, she doesn't take unpleasant notes from people that we learned, and she paid. Oh my god. Thank you. Oi, I'm so bad at this. But sorry. Thank you for instantly letting me know I was still muted. Good night, Olivia. Good. Let's talk a little bit more with Vincent. Evening, Mr. Floor. Okay, let's prove them wrong. Let's give him his favorite drink. Ah, nice, Cianto. I can imagine that scares you for a teeny tiny bit. Again, the Eastern Ruby. I just know he loves this one. You know me too well. This is absolutely my favorite. Ooh, look at the love growing. Okay. Have other speakeasies been raided? I'm super dissatisfied. Patrons have alerted the authorities on a few occasions, but I've met a fair few officers and even detectives in speakeasies. They find the laws don't apply to them. But I think the political climate has shifted. The Book Coffee City Council has taken a harder line, and they may even be incentivizing officers to close more establishments. The economy may be booming, but the explosion of wealth is far more equitable. Speculators in the radio carriage the whale oil, business are rolling in cash, but the public services and the police in particular are paid peanuts. The speculators climbed the ladder and pulled it up after themselves. Now they're making us fight each other over for table scraps while looking down on us all, legitimate business owners and police officers alike. There's a cadence to his voice that makes him sound cold and unemotional as he speaks. It's like he rehearsed his topic, or maybe he's gotten sick of talking about it. I'm rambling again. Let's change the subject. Yes. Yeah, we don't have anything. I think I have to get back to work. Very good. Oh, Killian again. Bartender, we meet again. I need a drink. Please surprise me with something. Okay, let's give him his favorites. Yeah, Diablo. Okay, let's we cannot talk with him, but we can show him clues. So percent clue. Sure, I visited. I bet you are all sorts of tittle-tattle in here. What's the subject of the day? Oh, that's what he said. Percent clue. Yeah, I've heard Alina rant about it on a few occasions. The syringe. Hey now, that syringe looks familiar. It does? Of course. My mom is a medical professional, so we have those lying around her surgery. She even has some at her home practice behind lock and key. You should ask Alina about this stuff if you haven't already. She used to briefly work for my mother. Ooh, she did? Oh, it's how we got acquainted, you see. She was always a bright thing, but back then she was just a nurse. Now she's come into wealth, she has really boomed. Anyway, unlike me, she carried the key and actually has access to the cabinet. Naturally, she returned it after resigning, but my mother decided to change the lock nevertheless. Okay, so the locks are changed. And the lighter? Yeah, he doesn't know. Are you a smoker? As if recalling an unpleasant memory. Absolutely not. The son of a doctor knows better. Yep, of course, smart man. If I don't get home to my mother, yeah, he has to go. Okay. So, I want to talk to Elliot again, but he's not here today. I really feel like Elliot is suspicious. Hi, Emo. Good to see you. Hello. What does a girl need to do to get a drink here? Hey, Alina. Let's catch up on the gossip. Okay, first I'm gonna make her a drink. Yes, get me drunk. We don't know her favorite yet. Let's, Let's give her the pirate joy. Let's see how she will respond to that one. Might work. How's it going, Emo? I'm pouring drinks today. What's your favorite cocktail? I definitely don't hate it. Okay. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Okay. Are you single? It's complicated. I'm not single, even if some people might prefer me to be. Who prefers that? Maria, mainly. I can't say many of my friends approve of my love life. Why not? Many reasons, I guess. If we discuss in the abstract, we can talk about this, even if it's a difficult subject. Sure. I guess what I can't decide is, how do you choose between your best friend and your partner? I mean, what's more important, old friendships or new love? Follow your heart? I want to. I thought she wanted me to be happy. I must have been wrong. I don't know. Is a friend supposed to support your choices, or is a friend supposed to tell you the hard truths? Friendship is about honesty. You might have a point. I need to think about this. I should talk to Maria. We can talk about anything. Or we could, but we've been through a lot. I hope she understands that this time the guy I love is different. Is he? Yeah, he is. Oh, well, that's nice to hear. So you and Maria, what about us? Are you two dating? No. Oh, I get it a lot. She's still blushing. Topic seems to be something she wouldn't discuss unless she really trusts you. Oh, yeah. Shit, I already asked that, didn't I? No, I didn't. How are you finding it here? Pleasant crowd, mostly. There's a few people here that I'm not on great terms with, but it's a bar, so that must be expected. Who? I'd rather not get into it. Oh, yeah. I have a feeling I know what who you're talking about. Peter. Nah. Peter's a pussycat. You just gotta give him a saucer of milk and stroke his fur. And by that, I mean give him hard liquor and don't owe his boss any money. That's my experience. Maria's too. How do you know him? You mean, how does someone like me know Peter? He's been to other speakeasies. And when he's not collecting money, he's a sweetie. Really? Let's catch up on all the gossip. Okay, let's show her the evidence. Let's show her this one. A photograph of a syringe. What's this about? Know anything? Too much. I saw plenty of those at a hospital back when I was working as a nurse. Sometime before my dad earned her fortune, I worked at the Bukovi hospital. Those syringes were used every day over there. I switched job last year and became an assistant for Dr. Durant. She's Killian's mom, if you met. While working there, I noticed she uses the exact same ones. For whatever reason, she locks them. Of course I did. I think she locked them away because of Killian. I returned the key the day I quit the job, though. Strange topic, syringes. I'm glad I never had to use them now that I'm happily unemployed. Glad your fortune changed. Wait, is that the time I should get going? So she thinks Killian's mother locked it for Killian. That's interesting. Hey, Peter. Can we show him a clue? No. Oh, yeah. We can talk. No, let's not say that. Let's talk about the debts. Finances, do I look like a banker? I heard she was in debt. She was a gambler and a drunk. Have you ever collected money? You know I have. I'm the muscle, and money is heavy. Did you collect from her? He's close enough you can smell his cologne. You expect him to tell you a secret. A whisper, but he doesn't. Instead, he waits until you meet his eye before he speaks. Did you? No. Now, did you have a real question or to ask me, like, did you kill Mr. Wagner? I don't think you killed her. Glad you know when to back off. I see. Okay. I got no business writing it off. Okay. Let's catch up like the old days. Let's give him a drink. Yeah. Again. Yeah, definitely, Sianto. I love it. Definitely gives me those vibes. We don't know his favorite drink. Let's try the poison. Fancy drink for a fancy man? Usually not a fan of surprises, but this is good. Nice. So how's work these days? My job is same as ever. I'm a problem solver, and the problems I solved is: what do you do when someone who owes you money stops paying you? I make sure agreements are kept and no one breaks their word. In a way, I help parties involved cause one for another. Yeah, fair points. And where possible, I hope the business never involves my friends. Where possible. Oi, some people take it real personal. Yep. Let's just ask him about his preferences. Something pure like vodka, that's not this. Okay, coffee helps. Oh yeah. I know what we have to try next time. Spy named Cold Winter usually keeps me warm during long nights. Okay, I'll remember. Next time, let's give him the Cold Winter, indeed. I think he will like that. So between us, I assume you never went legit? Let's both assume I'm not in the mood for this conversation right now. Yeah, okay. But I cannot catch up with him then. Yeah, I need to go back to work. I want to catch up, but I cannot ask him just questions to get better with him, you know? Evening, barkeep, evening. Okay, so let's give him some clues. So, Alinia's old job. Present a clue. You've done some good detective work there. Think more on it in your own time. Do you have a detective board? The one I have made is of cork. Highly recommended. Okay. Natalia's debts. Yeah, you should look into how this could be related. That's a powerful motivator. Yeah, he's not really giving me any good clues. The lounge chats? Interesting. Confront Elliot and Alina with this. Already tried. You know what? I think we're done. Oh, I think we're done. Okay, the end of the day. It is, JD, it is. So Peter's job, he's still employed. Alina's old job is about the syringe. Clue combines. Killer Killian. Killian recognized syringe from his mother. Used them to commonly at their home. This means Killian has access to the weapon. Yep. But so does Alina, the assassin. She also proficient with the murder weapon. So they could be the killer, but both of them could be. We don't have enough cues. Okay, let's put their... Can I remove this one? Let's just keep that there. So they're also both potential patrons. Oh, that doesn't work. But Peter's job. This is also a clue, right? They didn't know the lighters. Peter's job and the depth here. Yeah. A motivation. That's it. We found a motivation. For Peter. Yeah, okay. I think this is the clues we currently have. Lounge chats with Olivia. And he doesn't smoke. Did she? I don't know yet. Okay, I think this is it for today. We discovered some clues. We discovered some motive. We discovered some things. This could be it. Okay, a new day. Oh, Clara's in a bad mood. She's quiet. What's the matter? I don't want to sound paranoid, but someone's out there. Someone dangerous. What? When I left on Thursday, I think I was chased. Footsteps were coming towards me fast, so I ran. You were chased? I'll talk about it later if you're interested. But for now, thank you for playing the demo. Oh no, what a cliffhanger. Oh my god, what a cliffhanger. Who was the murderer? We don't know yet. We have found a motive for Peter. We have found Killian being a bit of a dick. And he has access to the murder weapon. I don't think it's Elena because she's kind of sweet, but she does not really like the rich people and she has a little bit of an attitude. I think we should play this once this is released. So yeah, please let me know on YouTube in the comments if you think we should continue and give me the thumbs up on the video. And here on Twitch, I just really hope you enjoyed playing this, watching this, and that we can continue another time. No, this is a really, really, really good cliffhanger. It's so relaxed. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you did. Nice, nice. I really, 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 really wanted to try this. So thank you guys so much for sticking around.